All right, hi, hello YouTube. I just wanted to do a recap of my Greninja builds because I posted some Greninja builds and they were, the short of it is they're great. They're good. I just wanted to go through it. Maybe I didn't explain enough what's happening. So I have a couple here. I spent 8 hours raiding Greninja with my Twitch community, so feel free to join us over at Twitch if you need help. But I'm just going to go through all these to solidify what I predicted 2 weeks ago was exactly accurate. Everything is great. I did 35 raids in total, 33 clears, 2 fails. One fail was my fault. I got crit like twice. The other fail, we're not going to talk about that. Let's start off with Clodsire. I recommended Acid Spray, Earth Power, Mudshot, and Chilling Water with the Assault Vest. For EVs, I recommended 252 in HP, 120 in Special Attack, and 136 in Special Defense. Even though I kind of assumed Greninja was going to be a mixed attacker, we don't actually have to worry about the 2 physical moves it knows. Gunk Shot, which is highly resisted. It doesn't do any damage to Clodsire. And then Night Slash doesn't really do any damage to Clodsire either. So we actually don't have to put anything into defense. That works out great. Acid Spray is the absolute best move here. I've talked about this time and time again. If you watch my other video of top 10 raid moves, Acid Spray is by far my favorite move. That's why every Pokemon I recommended for Greninja ended up being a special attacker. Just to explain real quick how to use this Clodsire. So Assault Vest means you can't use any supporting moves like Helping Hand or whatnot. If you do want to use Helping Hand, I don't think you need to. You have to take the Assault Vest off, but the Assault Vest is what makes Clodsire so bulky and survives those Ice Beams with no problem. Pretty much you're going to open the raid and you're going to Acid Spray until Greninja is -6. Once Greninja is -6, you'll be able to take advantage of Earth Power, and that will end up doing more damage than Earthquake. So I know that some people are like, well, you know, Clodsire's physical attack is 75, its special attack is 45. Both are bad. Let's not try to pretend 75 is a good attack stat. It's not. It's kind of garbage. But because Acid Spray benefits everyone on the team, and using something like Curse only benefits you, you're going to get more mileage out of Acid Spray and Earth Power. We have Chilling Water and Mudshot. You're probably not going to use those moves, but Chilling Water does stack with Gastrodon. So in a potential one-shot, like I talked about a week ago in my Greninja video, if there's 3 Clodsires and 1 Gastrodon, all 3 Clodsires can Acid Spray. That's -6 on Greninja. And then those Clodsires can Chilling Water their own Gastrodon to boost. Give Gastrodon a little saute, you know, let it soak a little bit, get all that moisture to increase that special attack. That's what you can do with that Chilling Water. You can increase Gastrodon's special attack by attacking Gastrodon with Chilling Water. You can use that on Greninja too and lower Greninja's attack, but Clodsire doesn't need that because Clodsire is very, very bulky. That's the build here. I think it's perfect. I wouldn't make any changes. Terra-type ground is preferred. I caught this as shiny and I didn't have enough ground Terra types, Terra shards to change it. I'm at like 48 out of 50, so ground is the preferred Terra type. You do want to terastallize, so your Earth Power does more. Next is Klefki. I think Klefki is a great support option. You're never going to terastallize this, ever, so don't even worry about its Terra type. I recommended 252 in HP, 4 in Special Attack, and 252 in Special Defense. Perfect. Don't change that at all. Because it is a mixed attacker, I recommended about a week ago that you probably need both Light Screen and Reflect. That's what we ended up going with. Psychic, Light Screen, Reflect, Calm Mind. Klefki is an absolute all-star. If you want to use Klefki, I would start by light screening first and then reflecting. And then at that point, you're probably going to have to heal cheer. Klefki can also attack cheer to boost other Pokemon, especially if the Acid Spray has gone 3 times. Rarely used Calm Mind. I used it once or twice. Usually if I was using Calm Mind, it was because our raid team was already just killing it, just doing a great job. So Psychic here and there when you can sneak it in. I kind of compare this to like a healer in Final Fantasy XIV. They're mostly going to be healing, but in between healing, they can like sneak in a little bit of damage in between. So now there is no defense here. It's just all special defense. This is perfect because Gunk Shot cannot hit. You're a Steel type. And then Night Slash. So the 2 physical moves don't do anything. Night Slash barely scratches the surface here. I don't know. That's a pun because of Steel types. And Gunk Shot just can't hit. If you want to be a little zesty, you can remove Calm Mind for Thunder Wave. Or you can remove Calm Mind for Metal Sound. I do like to suggest 6 different moves, just so you guys don't feel like you're in a box when you're looking at raid builds. Maybe your favorite move is Thunder Wave and you like using it, so that's why I always suggest 6 moves instead of 4. It gives the options too. My favorite comment of the week was reading multiple people saying that Toxtricity was such a weird outlier. That why is Toxtricity here? What's happening with Toxtricity? Toxtricity is hands down one of the most fun Pokemon to bring to this raid. Another absolute all-star. I do highly suggest the Assault Vest build, which was the one I recommended right off the bat. Now, if we go over here, we have Thunderbolt, Nuzzle, Acid Spray, and Snarl with our EVs in HP and Special Attack. 4 in Defense if you want to, or 4 in Special Defense, whatever you want. Ability is Technician, which boosts moves under 60 damage, so that's going to be Nuzzle, Acid Spray, and Snarl. Usually, if you're a Toxtricity player, I would be the one that's Defense Cheering on turn 1. Defense Cheering is going to give your whole team a boost, including yourself. Usually there's probably a Clodsire next to you. They're going to start Acid Spraying. You can also participate in the Acid Spray fun. Like I said, I think Acid Spray is absolutely one of the best moves in raids, the best move in raids. Usually turn 2, though, if you don't need to Acid Spray. Nuzzle. Nuzzle's great. 100% chance of paralysis. Paralyzing Greninja is absolutely amazing for the rest of the team. You know, if you don't have a light screener near you, Snarl is going to help a lot. But Toxtricity is an absolute rock star. I think the Terra type you do keep here is Electric. I would save Terrasilize until the shield goes up. Only downside I would say with Toxtricity is sometimes you can get a little overzealous and Terrasilize a little bit early because all of its moves are attacks, so you get your Terra energy really quick. Just wait until its shield is up. Once its shield's up, you're safe to Terrasilize, hit that Thunderbolt, it'll do damage. A real good chunk, especially if it's -6 with Acid Spray. So obviously, with the common theme here is make sure it's -6 with Acid Spray. Then go ahead with Toxtricity, make sure it's paralyzed, then start spamming Thunderbolt. So I do have Taunt and Charm on here. I don't think you need it. 33 raids. I think I only taunted twice. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal to taunt, so I wouldn't really stress about the Taunt or the Charm. They're helpful, but not needed. And you have to remove the Assault Vest if you decide to use those. Next, we have Hydreigon. I have Absorb Bulb on my graphic here, and I think Absorb Bulb is still really great. Absorb Bulb is if you get hit with a water type move, you get pretty much a +1 to your special attack. I don't know what it was. I brought Clodsire, I brought Klefki, I brought Toxtricity. Every single time I brought Hydreigon, I got frozen nonstop. So I tried Covert Cloak, I tried Scope Lens, I tried a bunch of items. Hydreigon is still fun. I don't know what my luck was. I just kept getting frozen over and over. But anyways, it's still very good, though. Still does a crazy amount of damage. Probably one of the highest damage dealers here because it has Nasty Plot. I actually opted to get rid of Taunt, although you can still Taunt. I was having way more success and more fun with Focus Energy. Reflect is still really useful, especially if you don't have a Klefki or a Rotom coming to these raids. So you can probably get rid of Taunt for Reflect or get rid of Snarl for Reflect. Snarl's still great. Same with Toxtricity. Snarl's always good. Earth Power is your bread and butter. The nice thing about Focus Energy is it doesn't get cleared by Greninja. The 2 Pokemon I haven't built, but I have experience with because I raided with them all night, is Rotom. Not much to say about Rotom besides it's a great screener as well. Discharge, Nasty Plot, Light Screen, Reflect. Very good. Pretty much the same as Klefki, except it takes a little bit more damage because Klefki has that great Steel type. Still think Electric is great. So we have 252 HP, 4 defense, 100 special attack, and 152 special defense. I think this Rotom is really good. If you want something easier, though, something you maybe don't have to think about as much, just default to Klefki. Tons of success with Rotom. Other people bringing Rotom, the Rotom I suggested here. And then finally, the last Pokemon that I don't have built, but I have plenty of experience with is Gastrodon. I'll throw that up on the screen. Gastrodon is going to be Earth Power, Mud Slap, Recover, Helping Hand, with possibly Acid Armor or Clear Smog. Those are egg moves. If you do decide to run Clear Smog on Gastrodon, I think that's completely valid. Please clear Smog before the Acid Sprays go out. So if you're playing with your friends or your significant others or your grandmother, just tell Grandma, like, hey, Grandma, I need you to chill on the Acid Spray. I know that Pokemon Cast told me it was the best move, but let me just clear Smog away this first double team, then go ahead and Acid Spray. So, tell Grandma to chill. Get that Clear Smog first. You're going to Clear Smog twice if you decide to Clear Smog. Number 1, you're going to Clear Smog on turn 1, and then you're going to Clear Smog again after the Raid Shield resets stats. Those are the only times you're going to Clear Smog. Otherwise, do not get rid of people's Acid Spray debuffs. Those are really good. Gastrodon has to kind of wait for the other Acid Sprayers to get that special defense lowered. So you kind of want to open up with either a Defense Cheer if no one else is going to, or you're going to open up with Mud Slap. Just, slap a little mud in Greninja's face, lower its accuracy. And then once you get the -6, then you're going to go and get the Earth Power. Didn't really see much use of Helping Hand. So if you want to opt for Acid Armor, feel free to. But again, with Gastrodon's EVs here, 4 in HP, 252 special attack, and then 252 special defense. You really don't need the defense here because Gunk Shot's not going to do anything. Night Slash isn't really going to do anything either. So I literally have no changes to these builds. I think they're all great. I know a lot of people were hesitant because making Pokemon are expensive and they're a time investment. Like I said in my original Greninja video, I spent 10 hours calculating all of this stuff. So you would feel confident about investing in these Pokemon. And after doing 35 raids in 8 hours, I'm very happy with these. So if you need help, build one of these Pokemon, come over to the Twitch stream. I'll help you out. If you don't have time this weekend, I'll be doing Greninja the second weekend when it comes around too. Another honorable mention that I think is really great is Goodra. The only reason I didn't recommend Goodra is because Ice Punch did a lot of damage. But Goodra is another acid sprayer. So I'll actually throw up my notes for Goodra. I didn't finish building a Goodra, but I'll probably build Goodra for the second time for Greninja. So if you want a 7th Pokemon and you know you watched the YouTube video, Goodra is my 7th Pokemon. I think Goodra is really fun to use as well. So another acid sprayer is always good. Thank you for watching. If you had success or you liked a certain Pokemon, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you haven't subscribed, we're almost to 100,000. So I don't know, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, ding, ding, ding. Tell Grandma to hit the bell. I know she loves Claire Smog. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.